How far will you go for your dog? I'd been living on the streets for almost 8 months when I found Shadow. Lost my job at the warehouse, couldn't make rent, and boom, homeless. My landlord changed the locks while I was out looking for work. Real classy guy. Life on the streets is nothing like what you see in movies. It's not romantic or adventurous. It's cold, it's dirty, and people look right through you like you're invisible. I'd spend entire days sitting outside the grocery store with a cardboard sign, watching hundreds of people walk by without making eye contact. That Tuesday morning, I was digging through the dumpster behind Jerry's Diner, looking for something decent to eat. That's when I heard this tiny whimpering sound. Under a soggy cardboard box was this skinny black and white dog, probably a pit bull mix. He was so weak he could barely lift his head. I only had half a gas station sandwich left from the day before, but I tore it in half and gave him some. He ate it so fast I thought he might choke. His ribs were showing through his fur. Poor guy looked worse than me, and that's saying something. I named him Shadow because he wouldn't leave my side after that. When I walked, he walked. When I sat down to beg, he sat right next to me. And something weird happened. People actually started stopping. Before Shadow, I was lucky to get $5 a day. With him there, wagging his tail at everyone, I was pulling in 20 or 30. This one lady, Beth, started bringing us dog food every few days. She'd ask about Shadow, but barely looked at me. That stung. But hey, at least my dog was eating better. Shadow would get excited every time he saw her blue Honda pull up. Winter hit hard that year. I found this spot under the highway bridge where the wind wouldn't cut through us as bad. Shadow would curl up against me at night, and honestly, his body heat probably kept me from freezing to death. I'd wrap my only blanket around both of us. One night in January, it was so cold I couldn't feel my fingers. Shadow was shivering even though I'd given him most of the blanket. This woman named Jessica walked up to us around midnight. She'd seen us there before, but never stopped. She took a picture of us with her phone. I was about to tell her off. I'm not some zoo animal, but she explained she wanted to post our story online. Said maybe someone could help. I figured why not? What did I have to lose? 3 days later, Jessica came back with her phone. She showed me this post that had over 2,000 shares. People were commenting, asking how they could help. Some animal rescue group called Hope Paws had reached out. So had this job training program called Second Chances. Jessica set up a meeting at the community center. This guy Ryan from Second Chances explained they had a work program, construction training, guaranteed job placement, even temporary housing. The catch was most programs don't allow pets. My heart sank. I looked down at Shadow, who was sitting perfectly by my feet like he always did. No way I was giving him up. He'd been the only good thing in my life for months. But Ryan smiled and said Hope Paws had agreed to work with them. If I completed the 6-month program, I could keep Shadow the whole time. They'd even help with vet bills and training. I started the program the next Monday, learned drywall, basic electrical, plumbing. Shadow stayed with me in the program housing. This tiny room barely bigger than a closet, but it was ours. He'd wait by the door every day until I got back from training. The work was hard. My hands were torn up from the tools and I was exhausted every night. But Shadow made it worth it. He'd gotten healthier, put on weight, and his coat was shiny now. He even learned to shake hands and play fetch with this old tennis ball I found. 6 months later, I graduated the program. Ryan helped me get a job with this construction company downtown. The pay wasn't amazing, but it was steady. I found a small apartment on the east side, ground floor with a little backyard for Shadow.